Tell them hi.
Hi.
You want to do the intro with me? Say hey everybody. Today on the menu, we have some jerk turkey. Yes. This is Rain, my son. He's 2. Guys, I'm so excited to share my recipe with you guys because this one is gonna be so juicy and delicious. I hear a lot of people say their turkey come out too dry and they don't want turkey around Thanksgiving. You use this recipe, everybody gonna love this. You gonna want turkey all year round. You could use it for, yes, Thanksgiving. You could use the same recipe for the leg, the thigh, the wing, any part of the turkey you want, guys. I'm telling you, it's that good and you're gonna want to eat it. So let me just go ahead and show you how to make my jerk turkey in your kitchen. Let's get to it. All right, my love, so first thing you want to do is to grab a big pot. So the biggest pot you could find in your kitchen. You want to pop some water in there and put it on your stove. Now, if you don't have a big enough pot for the size of your turkey, go ahead and use 2 different pots so that you could boil enough water, because we're gonna brine our turkey. All right, so here, the brine solution that we're gonna make requires some scallion, thyme, onion, garlic, all that good stuff. Okay, so you just want to go ahead and prep those, rinse them, chop them up, peel, all of that good stuff, and get all of that ready. All right, so you want to basically boil the water by itself, because when you boil the water by itself, you could get to steep the veggies here. So if you don't follow me on TikTok, what are you doing? We taking a TikTok right there. Yeah, go ahead and follow me over on TikTok. It's the same at Tasty Jamaica. All right, so once the water starts boiling, you want to go ahead and pop in your prepped vegetables. So the scallion, the garlic, thyme, all that good herbs, pop that in there so that you could go ahead and steep it. Because once you pop everything in the pot and cover it, you want to go ahead and turn off the stove. Okay? And this right here is a must whenever you're doing your brine. You want your allspice berries. This is a must in jerk, anything jerk. All right, so go ahead and just push those down, cover the pot, and turn off the stove. Let it steep, and once it cools off, then you could go ahead and put it on your turkey. So you don't want to use no hot brine on your turkey. And I'll show you exactly how you do it and what else you do, because you want it to be nice and just right. Okay, so here we have the turkey, and I'm using a young turkey, so I'm not using a big one, because for me and my family, I don't have that big of a family. Like I don't cook for that much people on Thanksgiving, so this size is perfect because we do have other stuff as well. So pick the turkey that's to your size, and then you just want to go ahead and clean your turkey. It's like controversial as to what, do you wash your meat, do you not wash your meat? I'm doing what I grew up doing and what I saw my parents doing, so this is what I'm doing. So we wash our meat over here. So I use some lemon juice and vinegar, squeeze that fresh and nice, and pour that over our turkey, and then just rinse it off with some fresh water. You just want to get that nice and clean. Some good old distilled white vinegar on your turkey there, and yeah, just clean it. Alright, so after you finish washing your turkey, just go ahead and wash out the sink, put some soap in there, and just scrub it out and it'll be perfect. Alright, so that little thing right there in the breast, you want to keep that in, because that will tell you when the turkey's cooked. It will pop right out. Alright, now we have our turkey all nice and clean. We're gonna go ahead and brine it. Okay, so this is actually the next day after the brine is cooled off. So right here I have a Home Depot bucket and some salt. Now you're gonna be like, why is a Home Depot bucket in your kitchen? Because it's big enough to fit my turkey. I'm telling you, if you can't find a big enough container to brine your turkey, go to Home Depot. It's fairly inexpensive, like $5 to get the bucket on the top, and voila be voila ba. So simple. You don't gotta worry about a big enough vessel to brine your turkey. All right, you might have to move around some shelves to fit the bucket, but use whichever container you could find. And here I have some salt and some beer. All right, so for each gallon of water, you're gonna want to do 3/4 to 1 cup of salt. So if you're using a finer grain salt, use 3/4 a cup. If you're using a bigger grain salt, use a whole cup per gallon of water. Now my turkey's smaller, so I need a gallon, but if you're doing like a 2-pound, not a 2-pound, if you're doing like a 20-pound turkey, you want like 2 gallons of water. So you know, just adjust accordingly, and I'll put the measurements down in the description for you as well. So that's the brine when it's ready, and you can see the color change. Like, that's just beautiful. I just love brine my turkey. It just makes it so much more juicy, and this is a must step. I mean, we only celebrate Thanksgiving like once a year, so we could do this, you know what I mean? And it's like, once you do the brine, you put the turkey in, you don't got to do anything else, so it makes your life so much simpler. All right, so once you have that all stirred in, the beer combined with the salt and the brine, you want to just go ahead and submerge your turkey into that brine liquid to get it nice and juicy. All right, so the brine time for your turkey is super important. You should do it for between 8 to 18 hours, max 18 hours. All right, because you don't want it to be like too brine, because it could be chewy and just not good. All right, so don't brine your turkey for more than 18 hours. So like overnight, you should be fine, and then you could just pop it out and rinse off all of that brine off of there. Clean out your sink right after, and then you could go ahead and season it. So before you season it, make sure that it's dried. All right, so pat your turkey dry, because you don't want no wet mess when you're trying to season your turkey. All right, so to season it, we're gonna keep it super simple, because we already added our fresh herbs like our garlic and all that stuff. So now it's all brined and ready for the seasoning. So right here I have some dry jerk seasoning. So it's the Spice Supreme. I use that. I alternate between that one and Maggie Season Up. So it all depends on how I'm feeling. Sometimes I'll use both, sometimes I'll just use one. So I just went ahead and put that on. All right, and then just put a good amount over it, not too much, because remember, it was in the brine liquid with the salt, so you don't want to over season your turkey. All right, and then you're gonna go ahead and put it like inside the turkey. So like how I'm doing it here, just put it in your hands, and then just go under the skin. Put it on the breast, put it on the leg, the thigh, all of that, so that it will get nice and seasoned up well. Okay, so we also have some wet jerk here, so whichever wet jerk of your choice, just go ahead and get that and put on the turkey. It's nice and just good. Like, it smells good already just by doing that. And I'm gonna actually do a video on how to make your own, because I do that sometimes, but then sometimes I just use the one that's in the jar because I don't always have time. But if you're interested in knowing that, like, I can do a video for y'all, so y'all could see how exactly to get your jerk seasoning without buying it in a bottle, but the bottle is easier. And then we're gonna go ahead and put on some browning for color. So not too much, just a good amount to give it that color and that nice, you know, jerk vibe. Because, you know, in Jamaica we use browning for a lot of things, because like we just want that color. Like, we eat with our eyes, we all eat with our eyes, and that's just a must whenever you're doing a jerk, especially an oven jerk, because you don't have the grill for the color. All right, so we gotta marinate this. So this is actually the next day, so minimum 8 hours. Put your turkey back in the fridge, let it just sit. You know, we only do Thanksgiving once a year. It's worth it. It's worth the steps. So we're gonna go ahead and put that turkey in an oven safe pan. Pop some potatoes and carrots in there, so whichever vegetables you like to stuff your turkey with, you could use that. I just love this combo. The flavor of a roasted carrot is so good, and potatoes, like, they absorb the flavor of the turkey and just make it nice. And we're gonna tie up the legs of the turkey. So I'm gonna show you exactly how to do it. So you're gonna want to use an oven safe string, and then you're gonna use the one side to pop up one of the legs, and then you're gonna cross over the top of the next leg, and then you're gonna bring that under and together. So you can rewind this part and look at what I'm doing, and then just tie it out like you're tying a shoelace, and then just cover whatever exposed skin like might have exposed when you're washing the meat, so the meat don't dry out when you put it in the oven. And then I just go ahead and tuck the wing tips under, because you don't want those to burn before the turkey cooks. All right, so if you secure them, they'll be totally fine. All right, and that's our beautiful turkey, brined, marinated, ready to go. Like, this is worth the prep. All right, so put your oven on 350 to start out. Cover your turkey with a piece of foil and just pop it in the oven once it's preheated and let it rock. Alright, so after an hour, you're going to take your turkey out and baste it. Now, I say after an hour because before that, your turkey really don't spring any juice. So you don't need to baste it before that. But you want to make sure that you baste your turkey occasionally throughout so that it doesn't dry out. So after the first hour and every half hour until the turkey's cooked. Now, depending on the size of your turkey, could take like 3 to 4 hours to cook, depending on the size of your turkey. Again, that will pop up whenever it's time to the turkey's done. All right, so I basted it all throughout, and now that it's up and the turkey is ready. Now right there, it's not ready yet, but it's cooked. All right, now once it's cooked, you're gonna go ahead and put some extra little stuff on there, all right, to give it that color. Okay, so right there I have some browning and a little more wet jerk marinade with some olive oil, and I just mix that up and then spoon it over. You could use a brush for this part or a spoon, whichever. And you're also gonna want to remove the excess liquid out the pan. So it's gonna be a lot of liquid once the turkey is cooked, but you want to go ahead and remove that before you put on that finishing touch. And look how beautiful and glistening that is. Now we're gonna put it back in the oven now, uncovered for the first time, so that the skin could crisp up and you could get that nice color and the juiciness gonna stay. So at this point, you're just leaving it in for like 15 to 20 minutes. And you also want to put it on 400 degrees when you pop it in uncovered. And this is the beauty you end up with, some real good jerk turkey. And I don't know if y'all could see this, the juice, how juicy it is. Look at that breast, how juicy it is. Oh my gosh, guys, everybody loves this one, I'm telling you. And if you have like a grill and you could go outside, do the same thing I did and put it on the grill, you're gonna see how good this turkey is. Just put it in the foil pan still and then baste it as you go, and it's gonna be dynamite. But look at this turkey. Look at this turkey, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy I was able to share this with y'all. Y'all could do wings, thighs, legs, any part of the turkey anytime throughout the year. Nice jerk turkey, so delicious, so yummy. Imagine that at the center of your table on Thanksgiving. So good, guys. Y'all gotta try this and comment down below and let me know what everybody think once y'all make this and bring it to Thanksgiving. Everybody's gonna love it, guys. I'm so happy I was able to share my recipe with y'all. Enjoy, subscribe to the channel so you can get so much more of these. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay blessed.
Hi, Jerk Jerky.
It's not, it's a T.
That is the same letter.
No, it has a little edge.
Okay. Turkey.
Turkey. This is the tasty Jamaican kitchen.
Turkey.
And on the menu you have some turkey.
They're pointing at it too.
Yeah. Is it a turkey?
Big up yourself.